Hey guys, welcome back to Carstonian Means. They've got the top 10 NFL franchises of all time. No, top 5 NFL. Sorry, I thought it was top 10. Top 5 NFL franchises of all time. This was requested by one of my fans. I'd like to think his name is Yeet. I think if you wonder why I didn't just put the comment at the beginning of this video, it is because that last video where I put the comment in front of my video took me over like hours and hours to edit that one thing together, simply because my computer is so slow. So I'm just sticking to shouting out in the middle of the video. Alright, so anyways, let's talk about it. So we've got the 5th best down to the number 1 franchise. Alright, I actually have a poster up that I'm not gonna like flip the camera around because I have it in selfie mode, but it has every single Super Bowl up to Super Bowl 52, because that's when I got it for Christmas that year. So yeah, I mean, it's all but 2, so I was able to look on there. Boom. Alright, so we've got number 5. The number 5 best team is my favorite team. It's a team that I'm a fan of. We have the Washington football team, formerly known as the Redskins. I just had to say that because at the time of all of these that I'm about to talk about, they were called the Redskins. Alright, so they won 3 Super Bowls and they have been in 5. They were very good. They were dominant in the late 70s and the 80s. The 80s were the best, and then we just got the 21st century, and it's just been complete and total garbage. I mean, even I have to admit, it's pretty disgusting. So at least, I mean, we've got a 3-2 record in the Super Bowl where we have a winning record, and I mean they were dominant for a big portion of NFL history. I figured they belong spot on this. They're number 5. Moving on to the number 4 team of all time, from the same the same division. We have the Dallas Cowboys. They won 5 Super Bowls, as many as we were in, and they have been in 8 total. They are 5-3, and I mean, even as a hater of them, I have to admit that they are still a pretty good team right now. Sorry, I'm very, very paranoid. I'm home alone right now, so I keep on thinking there's someone behind me, even though I have a camera. Whatever, I don't need to talk about that. And they're pretty good now. So, I mean, they've been good for a big portion of NFL history. They've been in 8 total Super Bowls. They're doing pretty good. I mean, bravo. Spectacular. Alright, and then the number 3 team. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry. Number 3 team we've got are the New England Patriots. Now this, I know what you're thinking, but they're so dominant now. This just speaks so highly to the fact that they were so good in the 2000s. They still are good now. It's the fact that they were absolute dog crap before Tom Brady got on there. I mean, they made 1 Super Bowl. I'm looking over there because that's what my chart is. They made 1 Super Bowl against the Bears. It was Super Bowl 20. That's a while ago, and they lost 46-10. They weren't very good, and I mean they were like 9. They were barely made it in that one. I mean, now they've won 6. They've been in, I think, 9. 9 or 10 actually. So they've been in 9 or 10 of the 19 that have been since, well, more like the 17 or 18 that have been since Tom Brady got in. They are in basically every Super Bowl and winning like almost every single one. And they're pretty good now. I mean, with Cam Newton, and they're bringing in 4 free agent wide receivers, they are ready to go. And with Bill Belichick still on that team, they could do anything this season. And now, the number 2 team is, of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They won 6 Super Bowls too, but they only lost 1 compared to the Patriots 3. And plus, I don't remember a time. I don't see a time. I have never heard of a time where the Steelers were terrible. And of course, all of this is past the merger. I know next to nothing of what happened before the merger. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know if that makes me less of an NFL fan to you, but like before the merger, I know very little. After the merger, I'm talking about AFC, NFC, I know about practically everything. So, and I mean, they're not very bad now, but also they're not as dominant as they used to be. I mean, they have a huge rivalry with the Cowboys back then, and now it's not much of a rivalry. So, yeah. Moving on to the number 1 NFL franchise of all time. You probably know exactly what it is. I mean, you you definitely you knew they were going to be on the top 5 list, and now they're at the last team. You already know. We've got the San Francisco 49ers. Of course, they're the number 1 team. They were absolutely dominant. They were the best team for so long. They won 5 Super Bowls, and they've been in 8. They are 5-3. Of course, before the 2000s, they were 5-1. I mean, they have the highest scoring, I believe, the highest scoring Super Bowl performance. They won 55-10 against the Broncos. And again, this is 2 years after Washington beat them 42-10. Maybe the Broncos should just stay out of the Super Bowl. But yeah, so they're currently one of the best NFL teams right now. So high five. I mean, high five. I didn't mean to get it so close. High five. Good job, 49ers. You've been good for forever. Of course, Joe Montana. We all, Steve Young. That's it. Thank you so much for the video idea. If you have any video ideas, let me know. There are many ways. I have lots of socials. I have Twitter. I have Instagram. I'm doing like this because they're down in the not comment section, description. As you can't tell, I'm not very good at making these videos. I've also got a Patreon. I'm trying to start a podcast so I can sit down and just talk into a microphone. I need money so I can buy, a microphone, and so I can pay for hosting. I don't have a job right now. I do chores every now and then, like I mow the lawn every week, but that doesn't really, it's not a job. Why am I telling you so much about my social life? I should just end the video before I end up ruining myself. I'll see you guys in the next one, or at least I better.